So where's the best neighborhood for new homes in Katy, Texas? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you. Hi friends, my name is Paul Holub with Traditions Realty. And for a new neighborhood in Katy to be great, it's gotta have a couple things. One, it's gotta be zoned to some of the great schools in Katy. It's gotta have a great location, not too far away, and it has to have some great builders. And thankfully, this neighborhood has all three of those, and it's called Grange. See here on my screen, I have a map of Katy. This is Highway 99 or Grand Parkway. This is I-10. And you just head west out here off I-10. And currently you'd have to go up through here, Cane Island Parkway, and then eventually take a left through Franz Road, but it's not quite through yet. So you have to go all the way up to Morton Road and come back down on Bartlett. And so this is where the start of the building for Grange is right now. So right now it's not super convenient, but they are going to build some other roads and access points to get to Grange. So I do like that. And now, so this is a rough outline of Cane Island. And so Grange is going to be basically kind of a sister of Cane Island here. 1,100 acres for Cane Island, about 1,100 acres for Grange. And again, so many of the same builders. So the location here is phenomenal. There's H-E-B's not too far away. There's a Costco right over here. Trader Joe's, Los Santeras down there. You have pretty much everything here and around Grange. And so that's going to be great because you're not way too far out in Katy where it hasn't been developed yet, or it's going to take too long to get to I-10 to commute into work. All right, so let me go over the builders here in Grange. Now I'm going to do later videos covering them in more detail, the floor plans, the different offerings they have. So be sure to stick around, be sure to subscribe for future videos. But this is going to be a quick overview, so let's get into those right now. All right, so I'm here on the Grange website, and I've gone to the list of builders. And let's start out here with Chesmar. So Chesmar is going to be building in the 50-foot section. I do like their homes. The quality of homes tends to be pretty good. Now, 50-foot section is just above like entry level. Usually the 45-foot section is kind of like that entry level size for a home. The 50-foot, 45-foot, that's just going to be how wide the lot is. David Weekley is going to be in that 45-foot section, a little more entry level, low 400s, 1,700 square feet to 2,600 square feet. Now, Drees Custom Homes, I haven't worked with personally. I've seen some of their floor plans, their models, and their homes, but they'll be in the 55-foot section. Next, we have here Highland Homes. They'll be in their 60-foot section. That's currently going to be the largest section they have right now. Newmark's the 45-foot section, the low 400s. I like Newmark, which is closed home with Newmark, and they do a really great job from beginning to end. They have their design center here in Katy, and it's they do build a really great product. So definitely don't skip past them if you're looking at kind of that 45-foot section there. And those will be in the low 400s. Perry's got two sections of 50 and 60-foot sections from the high 500s to low 600s. Again, they build another beautiful home. And then finally, Weston, they have a 55-foot section and starting in the 500s. So these builders are top-notch and some of my favorites. So you can't really go wrong with almost any of these different builders. So next thing is the schools need to be highly rated. So thankfully for Grange, they are. So I found this map on the Grange website, and I think it's pretty cool. Grange is right around here, and it's zoned to Robertson Elementary School, which is a highly rated elementary school. It's in Cane Island. And then next we have Katy Junior High, which is a B-rated middle school. And then Katy High School, which is an A-rated school. So we got an A, B, and an A. So currently the schools are highly rated. So Grange is going to be a great neighborhood, but there's definitely some pros and cons to jumping into a neighborhood early while they're developing it. The first one is really pricing. The best thing about buying early is that prices tend to appreciate over the life of the development. So let's say you bought a home right now for $400,000. By the time they finish Grange, that same $400,000 home could be for $40,000, for $50,000, or even more. And so you tend to have a lower price when you purchase early. Obviously, the market could change. It could go down. There's no guarantee. But that tends to be the common trend from when they develop a neighborhood. Number two is that you get to pick the best lots. So you have an opportunity to pick the lot that fits best for you and your lifestyle. So to have those options is great. And then number three is you get more incentives. So Builders tend to provide the most incentives for buying a home as you start the community, as well as when they're closing out, trying to finish out and move on to their next community. So right now you can get some really great incentives, whether you're building or getting one of these inventory homes that will be available later this year. All right, so some of the challenges of buying in a new development is that, prices are not guaranteed to go up. I mentioned that earlier, and there's no guarantee. The market could change, they could build too many homes and they could take a while to sell, so the market could change. So just keep that in mind. Next, the amenities take some time to be built. So they tend not to build those until later on in the life of the community. So if you need the pool and the park and playground for the family, then just know that's usually not done right away. It's a little bit later on. And finally, selection is limited. So there's not a whole lot of available inventory right now. So for the most part, you're going to have to build from the ground up. That usually takes about, 5 to 8 months, depending on how big of a home you're building and all the fun inspections. So if you need to be in a house right away, then this may not be the community for you. So be sure to subscribe and watch this next video to learn more about Grange.